Fan club, she on my line, she in the fan club. You don't see the blood, you show my man love. I got all the damn drugs in the damn club. Fan club, she on my line, she in the fan club. She on my line, she in the fan club. I got all the damn drugs in the damn club. Coolin', damn drugs. Fan club, she on my line, she in the fan club. You don't see the blood, you show my man love. I got all the damn drugs, I'm the damn blood. I'm coolin' with the damn drugs. Fan bras in the fan club, fan club. Man love, I got all the damn drugs, I'm the damn blood. I'm coolin' with the damn drugs.
These are the 5 most powerful hand mudras you should be doing. Now, a way to look at a mudra is different ways to tap into different energies in your body. Look at your fingers as energy receptors, and every time you connect different fingers together, it has a different outcome. So let's talk about the 5 most powerful hand mudras you can be using today. For number 1, we got the awakening mudra. This mudra activates enlightenment and helps you overcome fear and anxiety. And ever since Andrew Tate got arrested, there's been plenty of pictures of him using the same mudra to help relax his mind. For number 2, we got the enlightenment mudra. This mudra allows you to have more control over your senses. So the next time you're presenting or having a group discussion, try using this mudra to increase your communication skills. For number 3, we got the illumination mudra. This mudra makes you more aware of yourself and your thoughts. This is definitely beneficial during a meditation because it helps you concentrate. This can even help you remember things. For number 4, we got the unbreakable trust mudra. This will improve your self-confidence and inner strength. So if you ever start to doubt yourself, I would say clear your mind, hit one of these poses, and focus on your future. And lastly, y'all, we got the Kali mudra. If you're having a bad day, stop what you're doing and try one of these. This helps you get rid of unnecessary negative energy, and it promotes happiness within you. Leave a like on this video and comment the mudra that resonates.
Whenever I am in meditation, I use these hand signs to be more spiritually connected. Next time you meditate, try this and comment. Whenever I am in meditation,
you can attract wealth into your life with this simple hand gesture, and I'm going to show you how to use it. Make sure to pay attention to the precautions.
This hand gesture can change your life. Part 2. So in the last video, we went over the Hakini Mudra. If you didn't see it, go check out my page. But today, I want to talk about this powerful one. If you on the football field, if you at practice or sports practice, don't do this. Don't do this. Do this mudra. It literally helps you breathe a lot deeper than you normally can. So, and it's great for detoxing the lungs. Here's how you do it.
Goddess of life and energy. Place your ring fingers and little fingers together. The other fingers are loosely bent over your thumbs, which are placed in your palm. Focus on your breathing in the pelvic area.
It said by doing this mudra, trembling ends forever. It's very beneficial for athletes. Doing this every day gives you long-lasting stability and peace. This mudra is named after the goddess Shakti. She's known as the goddess of life force energy. Follow for part 3.
Express your power and heal yourself. Hand mudras. We are all electrical beings, and certain hand mudras will do different things. I love how people think this one is evil. This actually helps aid digestion, and when it comes to evil, it actually helps protect you when you're mentally trying to digest something. This isn't evil. This protects you from evil. One of my most favorite is Enlightenment Empowerment Mudra. Look around and you will see some celebrities and people of higher status using this one. My favorite though, and most beneficial, is Prana. This helps bring out the prana, the energy within inside us. This is a very, very calming, powerful one. Do you do it, boy?
We have all seen this hand symbol done by celebrities like Andrew Tate and Cristiano Ronaldo, but let's get into what this actually means and why they're doing it. So as you guys know, if you follow me, we are energetic beings, but our hands actually transmit and receive energy. So our right hand is always transmitting energy out and our left hand is receiving energy. This is why when you shake someone's hand, you're actually constantly transmitting energy to the other person back and forth. So using different mudras tunes into different channels channels of energy. This one is for enlightenment. And I can tell you as a breathwork and meditation specialist, if you just hold this mudra and meditate properly, you will feel a difference in your energy. But there's something a little suspicious about all these people in powerful positions using this mudra. I cannot tell you everything that I know about this publicly, but if you look up the definition of the word Illuminati, it means to possess special enlightenment or illumination of a certain subject or knowledge. Now, it would be foolish for me to shed light on the enlightened, but what I can tell you is that this definitely does exist, and the only thing that separates them from you is they are tapped into energy and spirit, both of which are all around you right now. I'll be revealing more on my Instagram story, and if you want to harness the
peace and divine love to all the gods and goddesses, all the high vibrational, beautiful souls and spirits. So today, we'll be talking about mudras. Let's dive in. Okay, now understand something. We are some very powerful, multi-dimensional beings. So, certain movements and stuff we do with our hand can activate certain chakras in our body. Not only can it activate certain chakras in our body, but we can call on certain ancestors. You feel me? Just with in the Marvel movies with the one character when he could open up portals and do all type of stuff with his hands, they showed you this in the Marvel movies. Most of those superhero movies is based on us, man. They show us this type of stuff. Now understand something, the elites took most of our stuff and turned it against us, turned it evil. So we won't dive into it to figure out what it really is. They did the same thing with the mudras. So when y'all see them throwing up all these hand signals and all that type of shit, it's all ours. It's all mudras. They just throwing up certain ones for certain situations because they know that it can help them out. You feel me? This is real stuff. This is all real, man. And spiritual teachers, you got certain spiritual teachers like Rashad Jamal and etc. that can teach you about meditation and the mudras that you can do while meditating to activate certain chakras and stuff in your body, man. This is all our stuff. Just like witchcraft, voodoo, and all that shit was ours, man. That's all of our stuff. They turned that against us, man. Right here is an example. This is an example of the right mudras that you should be using while meditating for the right chakras. Now, y'all know the elites know about this. Y'all know the elites know about this. I see TikTokers post videos all the time. Oh, they Illuminati. Look at the hand sign in the back. Oh, look at her right there. Look what she throwing up. And y'all don't even know what the fuck the hand signs mean, man. The elites know all about this, man. They know all about this. They know all about everything because they
There's a crazy theory. You know, he does this thing, right? When he's playing chess. Yeah, when he's playing chess. Yeah. Now this is a mudra. What does this look like? Illuminati? What does this look like? Oh yeah. Now check this out. There's a theory that the mudras, they work. That's why people do them. This is actually used in a lot of Hinduism and even meditations.
Okay.
Different hand mudras. The theory is the elites or the Illuminati or whoever doesn't want us finding out the power of these mudras, they attach negative images onto it to make it seem like a bad thing. If we look at this, Illuminati, we won't dare to do it because it's like taboo. Now another one. Remember this?
Yeah, the goat.
People are saying this is satanic. This is another mudra. And this mudra specifically, this actually helps your health. It actually boosts your immune system. People will do this. And after doing it for, I think, 8 hours of meditation like this, they'll cough up mucus. Just as a circuit would work. Doing this, completing a circuit in your body gets your mucus out. There's a
the Kabira mudra, hand mudra. So start here, 2 fingers, touch them with your thumb. Let your pinky and your ring finger rest in your hand, and you're here. And say this mantra: I welcome the...
You have a dielectric field and a magnetic field, and this is for the exact reason why we're electrical beings. These are electrical circuits that connect to different systems of the body. Now, I want you to try this experiment. I want you to do this hand mudra, and I want you to take a deep breath. And notice how it's a lot easier to breathe when your hands are like this. And when you undo it, it's harder. And another mudra that you might see often is this one. People like Andrew Tate. This is the mudra of enlightenment. These things are
best hand mudras to practice daily.
Peace and abundance. Let's get straight to it. This right here is mudras. And you might ask yourself, what is mudras? Mudras are hand symbols. And they are normally hand symbols for healing, to give you energy, to attract anything that you trying to manifest. You know, it also hand symbols for creation. And excel. There's a lot of hand gestures, different types you can use to heal, to create, and to even find your inner self. And when you're doing these hand gestures, you really have to focus your energy on what you're trying to do. And Mutual's been around for many, many years.
Why? See the why? See the why? This is a 7. This is a Masonic sign right here. This is showing you and telling you I am God's body. I am a child of the Most High. This is a 7. This is showing you I'm God. This is showing you that I'm the devil. I'm the son of Satan. Left over right. We always have a right over left. This is what's not getting taught in YouTube or anywhere all around the world. I see teachings all over. I'm watching Moors all over, from Spain all the way to America, and ain't nobody teaching the physical part of masonry, physical part of being a Moor. Y'all teaching all talks. Y'all not teaching the physical and the spiritual part itself. You're not in the first degree. You're not in the second degree. You're a third, 33rd, 720 degree Moorish Master Mason. Some of you are 360 degrees because you didn't master the spiritual world. You have 2 worlds. Spiritual world, physical world. Y'all got it twisted. Y'all keep dealing with the physical world. The spiritual world consists 360 degrees. The physical world consists 360 degrees. You add them both up, that's 720 degrees. You have to learn to separate the worlds, baby. You know what I'm saying? You're not in the first degree, you're not in the second degree, you're a third, 33rd, 720 degree Moorish Master Mason. You have the M in your hand, Master Mason. I can show and prove to you all day, these are actions. What?
The mudras, ritual mudras. M-U, like moo, more. It's funny they had the more at the end. More, mudras. M-U. Specific origins of mudras are unknown, although they've been around for thousands of years, associated with Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism. Okay, Sanskrit meaning seal, mark, gesture in Buddha, Hinduism. Mudra. Mudras also found in Hindu and Jain iconography, lesser extent. Established in Buddhism. Okay, established in Buddhism. They said it was unknown. The effects of mudras in health care were scientifically proven. Okay. Effect of yoga. Let's see. What mudras did Jesus use? You see him holding the two fingers up. Salvator Mundi, like mudra. Funny, right? Etymology is everywhere. Christians have mudras. Look, he doing the I love you in sign language. Okay. Our hand mudras, religion, Indian religions. Okay, we in India with it. Okay. Specific origins of mudras are unknown. Okay, look at that. I like when a lot of questions come up for when you ask a definition or something, then like 40 questions come up. Hundreds of years of mudras, as does Taoism. We have to do Taoism next. Get into Taoism after this one. But this is mudras. We're going to stick to mudras. Does the Bible say meditation is a sin? Meditation is not forbidden or even discouraged. Okay, so the Bible says you can meditate. Mantra meditation vanished from Christianity. Mantra to pray can repeat short prayers. Sort of like Catholic, I guess, huh? When they count the beads, Hail Marys. Kind of a towel. Right? It's funny. Look at all these questions. Feng shui. You know, yoga coming into it. Okay, let's get down to business. Mudra. Seal, mark, gesture. Hindu, Jainism, Buddhism. Okay, you see the guys on the floor throwing it up. You got Kali. You got Buddha. You got hand signs / sign language. Okay. You can pause and read any of that. That's Wikipedia. Who really? They say it's not a credible source, so if you want to read it, you can read it. So yeah, let's get into these hand gestures, right? Meditation, mantras, our mudras found in Taoism, used for thousands of years. Okay. Assist in meditation or healing. So yoga and Taoism, we probably have to get into that next. You know, yoga, Taoism. Brush up on my East Indian shit.
There was ever. I'm Anthony Aldo, president and founder of the Proud Black Buddhist World Association. My lecture today is White Buddhism is history's first racism. Let's get to it. Do any of you know the meaning of the word history? Black Buddhist history. Let's talk about history and let's talk about white Buddhist history. In regards to history, and he died in 425 BC, he compiled these accounts into his single major work known as the Histories. Now, please note that Herodotus was born in 484 BC, about 200 years before Herodotus was born. Logical findings about the Buddha. One says, whoa, finding shed oldest Buddhist statue shrine in Nepal may put back the Buddha's birthday. What we have in belief, traditions, archaeology, and through the white book prove, however, that the world's first record of white supremacy, racism, and cultural appropriation is the story of white Buddhist history. You see, let us make it simple and put this in the words of the hood. You see, ancient India was all black until it was conquered in the 1st century AD by a group of white people known as Indo-Aryans. They established in India the Kushan Empire. You see, we ask you to check the record of racism in world history, and you will learn of Buddha from black to white. King Kanishka changed the religion of Buddhism .
So is yoga actually demonic? Or is this just paranoia from religious Christians who are thinking way over the top about this? Well, I was a certified yoga instructor. Certified. I studied the Hindu philosophy of yoga. Yoga means to be yoked with. Not yoked to Jesus Christ, though. Yoked to Brahma, one of the gods in Hinduism. Brahma is seen as the God consciousness, and the whole objective of yoga is to merge your soul with the God consciousness. This is done by relaxation, meditation, different poses that worship the sun and the moon to align yourself with this God consciousness. Yoga is a doctrine not of God, not of the Word of God, but like the book of Timothy says, a doctrine of demons. It comes from the Veda texts of Hinduism. The ancient sages received these doctrines, and they're still at work today.
Once I found out the roots and the purpose of yoga, I was like, what?
Yoga is dedicated to Lord Shiva, the destroyer in Hinduism, known as the first yogi. Yoga means to yoke yourself with your gods. Yoga says to empty your mind, where Christianity says to fill your mind with the things of God. Every post is an offering to the 330 million Hindu gods, when scripture says to abstain from things offered to idols. Yoga has a spiritual nature that is physic and metaphysical. Yoga is the missionary arm of New Age spirituality. Yoga is only a first step in the practice of metaphysics. It easily opens the door to New Age practices.
Welcome back to my favorite time of the week, the mailbag. First question from Marisa, who says, I recently heard that yoga is actually bad and demonic. I have never heard this before and enjoy yoga on the occasion for both exercise and relaxation. In a world with constant stimulation, I find it nice to relax and clear your thoughts as you do in yoga. There is the old saying, an idle mind is the devil's playground, and is that why yoga is bad? Why does something that brings me relaxation, why is it detrimental to my soul? Sincerely, Namaste, whatever Knowles says is right is probably right. Wow, great sign. You shouldn't do it. Okay, why? Because yoga is not just stretching. Stretching is fine. Meditating actually is fine. Clearing your thoughts and having stillness, prayer is certainly fine. But yoga is not just that. Yoga is a religious ritual. It is a Hindu liturgy. That's where it comes from. And Hinduism has all sorts of different gods that it worships that are not the God of Christianity, okay? And it has all sorts of spiritual aspects, and it's got the chanting and the humming and the focusing, and it falls into a number of theological errors, pretty dangerous ones. One of them, for instance, would be monism, the idea that everything is just one. right? It's all the universe, man, and we're part of the universe, and we're part of the creation, and God is kind of part. It's all just the same thing, man. You know, we're all just going back into that. Actually are distinct things. It also falls into the heresy of Gnosticism, that if you just sort of think certain things and you know certain truths, and you just kind of meditate on that you'll be able to transcend the world, and that's very important. I understand we're getting into sort of subtle distinctions here, but that is not.
Show this is our highlights channel, TRS.
To the deepest channel, there's a subtle channel. It's not a physical channel, mind you, it's a subtle channel.
It's a part of your astral body.
Complications in.
It's not a big deal. I'm just doing it with good intentions. It's for fun. But if you're sitting under a yoga teacher, a guru, or somebody that does traditional yoga, you're opening the door to spirits. It's like playing Ouija board and saying, oh, I don't really mean to conjure spirits. I'm doing it for fun. It's still going to conjure spirits whether you agree with it or not, or think it's okay or not. The devil doesn't care about your intentions. The yoga stances represent worship to certain Hindu gods. Now, some of you might say, well, I just want to stretch. Then go ahead and stretch. You can bend down, stretch your arms, bend them like that. I'll show you some. Bend them to the side, put your elbow behind your neck like that. You can lift your leg up, hold your knee. I mean, there's so many stretches you can do without doing the triple flaming dragon, okay? I'm making that up, but whatever names they are. The triple dog down. All these poses you do that are prayer stances of foreign gods, you can just stretch.
Is that each finger is associated with an element and a certain type of dimension. We've got the 5 fingers of a hand. This is fire, air, emptiness, earth, and water. Fire pertaining to the dimension of cosmic consciousness. Air, individual consciousness. For example, when you put your hand like this and you unite the cosmic consciousness with the flow of creativity, you enhance your creativity. When you put these 2 fingers, and brace yourselves, this is one of the symbols that is seen as an Illuminati symbol. Maybe yes, it is used by them for certain reasons. But out of those contexts, another satanic symbol, don't get me wrong, I'm not denying the fact that Satanists use it. But the purpose of this video is to teach you that that symbol is not.
With regard to yoga, that should not be practiced, because yoga, by definition, the bodily positions and postures are an act of worship of Hindu gods. First and foremost, the Kundalini spirit, which is a serpent spirit within Hinduism, which they believe lives in the spine. Yoga itself is a practice to channel the energy of the Kundalini spirit. That should not be practiced by Christians.
Okay, we back. Shocking truth about Hinduism and its origins. All right, let's just dig one more shovel, swipe deeper into the soil. Truth about its origins. You can pause and read it. This guy look like he going in. Encyclopedia Britannica has given in English language 19th century the British. Okay, so the British sort of got into, and the Muslims. Okay. But no Hindu. I mean, I'm speed reading it, but I ain't gonna, y'all can pause and read it. But I just want to present, different perspectives. Female goddesses fornicating, male gods cursing, meat eaters, vegetarianism. I never even heard it been called vegetarianism. Sheesh. But what's that got to do with Buddhism? That's why we need to do more digging. Gods fighting over women, sexual desires, yada yada yada. So I don't know. We might have to do some extensive research on this. This is interesting. Hinduism, its origins, Taoism. This is all coming up next. And yoga. We're gonna get into this East Indian shit real heavy. Real heavy. We already hit him with the Asiatic black man and the original samurais and all that good stuff in China. But you know, they got creepy facts about Hinduism out there. You can pause and read. People getting into it. I'm just showing, you know, what's out there, what's going on, what we can find. You looking while I'm looking. I'm looking right with you. 10 facts about Hinduism. The dark side of Hinduism. Santania? How they sound a lot like Satan. Decided to reject Hinduism. I like to see what the naysayers say. I want to hear both sides of the argument. I want to hear what the people that support Hinduism say, and I kind of want to hear what the people that are against Hinduism, or just all perspectives of it. Cause like, look at the gods. It's like 300 gods or something. It's just interesting. We got to get into this Hindi. We got to get into the root words and all. We're gonna break all this down. They got the caste system in India, real heavy. Okay, the dark side of Hinduism. You got this guy. You know he doing something extra out there. You can read that. I ain't even gonna read that. I'm on my last strike, so I can't say too much. I could present it, try to get away with it, but I can't verbalize too much. I'm on my last strike. Okay, these some of your images that come up if you just hit dark side of Hinduism images. This is what came up. They talking about flat earth. Lord have mercy. Earth was flat believed until 5th century. Hindu god who worshipped from thousands of years ago carrying spherical earth. Oh, so they the ones that said it was round in Sanskrit, earth. That Sanatan Dharma. Sana. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but we gotta get into that. That look a lot like Satan. Look at it. This Sana. I don't know. I don't want to mispronounce it, so I ain't even gonna keep trying. Yeah. So I mean, the mudras come from Hinduism, Taoism, and Jainism. All the isms. Hinduism, Taoism, Buddhism. That ism. Now let's get into the ism. Distinctive practice system, philosophy, typical political ideologies, or an artistic movement. He loathed isms and dogma. Ism. Okay. A lot of definitions. You got the etymology right there. A distinctive doctrine calls a theory is an ism, an oppressive and especially discriminatory attitude. Feminism, skepticism is getting heavy. Criticism, whoa. Baptism, journalism, polytheism. So those are a lot of ism words. Hedonism. Sound like Hindi. Hinduism. Just funny the words sort of come off similar. Why is it called ism? Ancient Greeks, abstract pronouns. Yeah. I mean, political science, ism generally denotes ideologies. Is ism a negative? It is negative when you refer to thinking out of normal but undesirable behavior. The suffix ism does not imply anything about the value of the word. Ism definition. A distinctive doctrine, causal theory, an oppressive and especially discriminatory attitude or belief. Practice or process. Property, religion. Yes, it's definitely going to be associated with some religions. Okay. We scratching the surface, man. Let's see if there's any connection. Hindu. Right? Hindu. You know, them vowels can get interchangeable. It's something up here. Hedonism in ancient India and Greece. We're getting to it. India and Greece. And they say the British is the ones that brought the Buddhism. Now we ain't talking about the real black Buddha. We talking about the Arab. You dig? We talking about the Middle Eastern Indians. Let me be specific. We're not talking about the real Buddha. We talking after they done, like, not the original Statue of Liberty. That was an interesting little depiction right there. A lot of them Hindu gods do have weapons. That is interesting. And it's like 3,300,000 gods in Hinduism. They go that Santana. That's weird. I'm gonna figure out what that is. Okay. That's interesting. That's another connection with these Indians and the troglodyte. A lot of interesting little memes. I like to put the memes in. They so simple but say so much.
Illuminati is an extension of the mystery schools, which started way before Egypt even existed. It was from the land of Chem. And the Emerald Tab, it starts on Atlantis, the actual island itself. Thoth's dad sends him to the land of Chem. He gets in a ship. When he gets out, there's barbarians. His job is to bring them to a higher level of civilization. From there, when they get to a certain level, he opens up the mystery schools and he begins to teach these people the higher things, dimensions, technology, quantum physics, all the stuff that they need to know, you know, the universe and everything else, how the things work, even to a higher level, talking about even manipulating the ether through vibrations and thought. So these mystery schools maintained for many, many years, and they were for invitation only, but they were for enlightenment of the race. Over time, as some of these gods left and disappeared, like Thoth, for example, after he was gone, he became a deity, and many years after he left. And then all of a sudden...
So that kind of led me into wanting to, once we got on the religious tip, I wanted to understand what's subjective and objective. Subjective, personal feelings, tastes, opinions change from day to day. Subjective. Okay, so subjective is like how you feel. Truth, why is truth objective? The truth and belief of statement is entirely a matter of how things with the object is nothing. Okay. Interesting. If true, they are true for everyone. That's what the Bible say about objective truth. 3 types of truth: personal, political, and objective. Wow, okay, we're getting deep. Objective, subjective, and normative. I didn't know it was different truths. I guess when somebody say my truth, you if it's 4 different truths, you guess the 4 truths, Human System Dynamics Institute. Wow. Yeah, it's a lot to get into here. We're going to back out of that. They got good and evil in Hinduism. They got evil Hinduism. I can't even read some of that stuff. This guy laying out some facts while he left. Buddhism rejects Hindu. I'm gonna do some more research. I'm gonna get back at y'all, man. Like, comment, subscribe. If you made it to the end, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Peace. I'm out.